Welcome to Lights Up Dice Out. My name is Michael. I've been absolutely fascinated by tabletop role-playing games for the better part of my life. And hey, what do you call a dungeon full of dead adventurers? I call tonight's session.
Pretty much.
Well, damn.
Well, they're okay. They're okay. I'm an optimist.
So you never get rid of crabs, really.
Is that because you're wearing the glasses? Oh, that's optometrist.
Oh, that was a good one.
Man, it's a small group tonight.
It is. It is, but three.
Just three. Danica is gone until September while she goes off to perform in King Richard's Fair. We are all very proud of her, and that's awesome, and that's great.
She's going to be all the turkey drumsticks. She's all of those.
She is all of the turkey drumsticks.
All of them.
It's very impressive. Her method of acting is fabulous.
Spot on.
Usually greased up. You live with her.
I do.
Does she like baste herself often?
She does,
or?
every morning and every night.
This is good.
Sometimes in the afternoon.
We believe in method here.
Yeah. We're just going to talk about Danica tonight.
She's not going to watch this episode.
Where's our favorite Canadian Tobin?
Oh, Tobin. Where is Tobin? Tobin has...
His family's in town?
Yeah, he had
I
something.
think so.
Yeah. he might also be at home basting. We're not sure.
We're not sure. We're just going to talk about Danica and Tobin tonight.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lights Up Dice. So we are live from the back room of Jetpack Comics.
Jetpack!
Sure. Brian, you want to take a?
Oh yeah, special thanks to our sponsors. We already mentioned Jetpack Comics. Free Comic Book Day is coming up on August 14th.
Yes.
So if you are in the area, come down and get some free comic books. There are a lot of authors I think I saw on the poster that are pumping out free stuff. And even the not free stuff, patronize your local comic book shop and your friendly local game store.
Yes. Also, we will be at Free Comic Book Day.
True story.
We will have a table set up. We are performing a live episode of kind of a cross between my YouTube show Roll With Me and Lights Up Dice Out, where we are playing a Monster of the Week session set on location on Free Comic Book Day in Rochester, New Hampshire.
Right, so if you're a fan of monsters or the days Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, Monster of the Week is for you. You don't even need all 7. Thank you to Clerics Components. Clerics Components got us a whole bunch of these great miniatures that we use every session. There are some Mycenids around here. We use a mix of things, but great custom stuff. Thank you to Mudwater, which is a sort of a coffee alternative that's better for you and will make you feel better. That's MUDWTR with a slash, not an ampersand. No, it's not mud and water. It's mud water.
It's mud water.
Anyway, it's made of like mushrooms, cacao, and other great things that'll make you feel good in the morning. And who doesn't want to feel good in the morning before you go and feel bad at work all day?
It's true. I love them so much. I have 2 of their stickers on the back of my computer.
Kelsey, support your local sunrise. Thank you to MOSFET Customs, which are illustrious DMs. Company makes these great custom dice stuff, things that are going to make your game better. Follow us at Ludo Podcast. That's LUDO Podcast, spelled the normal way.
Podcast with a silent H.
I feel like if we did podcast with a K, it would feel racist.
Podcast with a Q almost?
Podquest. Podquest. Oh, God damn it!
We missed the opportunity.
Podquest.
Here and gone. It's out there.
Fuck.
Somebody else patented it already. They've mailed it to themselves.
I quit.
Anyway, I play Avi. This is Caelan.
I play Minka.
I'm Dane. I played Reginald.
That was so upbeat. Very off-brand for you.
Well, I do what I can.
Hey, what happened last week? 2 weeks ago? Last episode?
Well, Rufus decided that we should go through the caves, though told repeatedly that I have a cart with a big horse and a cart to come behind. No, it'll be fine. And yet here we find ourselves. We've made it through. We helped a ghost. There were some cool puzzles that we figured out. And we made it across the empty city. There was no one in the city.
Right.
The lost city of Loch.
And then we made it to the far side. And we've since entered a cave that is filled with water. I don't know if we can see the map down here. And there's this really thin ledge, which might be too thin for a horse and cart. Maybe.
But the important part is
Minka.
Minka
fell
tried
in.
to, yes. Well, no, I didn't fall in. I tried to walk out so I could levitate the boat toward us, but
I mean, she
Didn't-
actively fell in.
didn't work out.
But
as well
Minka
as I
started
planned.
hearing some clicking noises
Yes, she
echoing through the
did.
chamber, and Kerplunk fell into the water. And the last image we saw was Minka being raised out of the water in the clutches of a massive pincer as some tentacles started to rise out of the surface of the water. And I guess with
That's
that,
the best part of it.
let's roll for
Playing
initiative.
with them.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
Everything's coming up, Avi.
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
All
Could be
right.
worse.
What do we get?
23.
Wow, that's real good.
15.
15. Okay,
10.
10. I'm also rolling for Roscoe. We got an 18. And Rufus. Wow, this was very unplanned. Very unplanned. But I once played in a G-Funk 2090 campaign, and we had a pair of like minions that traveled around with us, and their names were Roscoe and Rufus. Fun.
Gene Funk, that's like the new metal RPG, right?
Yeah, it's a
Put out by
reskin
Genko?
of-
Yeah. Sorry.
G-Funk's great. It's a reskin of 5th edition. It's awesome.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Let's fight.
Okay.
So the very first thing that's going to happen, Minka, as you are lifted out of the water, you guys see Rufus. Rufus is going to drop his battle axe and dive into the water. And Avi, you're up.
They got rid of swimming in this edition. Can you just go ahead and tell me what skill that uses before I make a decision?
Athletics.
So Avi's got a fear of water, but he is feeling pretty confident at the moment, and he's gonna try to get within 5 feet of this creature, if that is possible.
Yeah, you can get up to the edge of the water.
Oh, he's up on the edge of the water?
Well, it looks like the pincer is reaching out of the corner. You can't see the full monster yet, but you can see that there's a rather large pincer holding Minka aloft as the tentacles slowly rise up and
Okay, is Minka, as she's flailing about, is she within 5 feet of me?
yeah.
Can I get a hand on her?
Ooh.
Briefly.
That's going to be an athletics check. I think you're going to have to jump for this one.
Okay, I'm gonna jump. 19.
That's going to do it. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna cast Heroism on Minka.
Nice.
So you get temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
So that is plus. It's some plus. I swear to God, I wrote this down. God damn, it's proficiency bonus plus charisma, right?
For a bard, correct.
Yes.
Okay, so take 7 temporary hit points on top of your total.
And they get removed first.
Yes. And And so that's my action. I don't need to roll for that.
Right, free action.
Yep.
And bonus action, I'm going to give my mans some combat inspiration. As I'm jumping, touching them, I'm like, you guys are going to do great!
Awesome. And I think you're going to go kerplunk in the water.
Great.
As a result.
Do you want me to make a check to stay afloat, or?
No, you're floating. You're in the water. But now you're in the water.
Okay.
Which is fun. Roscoe is going to back up to the corner, and he is going to prepare to shoot an arrow when this thing pops out. And he's also going to... He doesn't have anything to hide behind.
Is there a
Nothing.
lip to the pool, or is there's no embankment? It's just like
It's just
a swimming pool
Yep,
kind
basically.
of thing.
Yep,
And so
exactly.
we don't know how deep it is.
No idea.
You could still hide behind Reggie or Bufus if you wanted to change that one.
Actually, you know what? He's going to hide behind Petunia.
I was gonna say, can you have them too?
That's fine.
A cow.
I'm fine with that. He's going to hide behind Petunia.
He's small.
And he is hidden. Okay. That's going to take us to Sir Reginald.
Well, Minka's in trouble, so
No shit, Reggie!
I'm gonna drop my mace, grab my the great axe. And Philip, take the horse and running leap, and I'm gonna try to land on top of whatever is at the other end of that claw.
Awesome. Okay, how do we resolve this?
So I don't have a shield.
You don't have a shield.
The shield's still on the horse.
I'm gonna make a case for animal handling.
I mean, not yet.
I'm gonna say, so first I'm gonna say this is gonna be a long jump, right?
Yeah, and plate, but
Yeah,
half plate.
a long jump and half plate. So, so you can move 10 plus feet and jump a number of feet up to your strength score. And that is gonna determine how far you can get onto there and target. And then it's gonna be, I think we're gonna be going with a grapple check. When you, because your intent is to land on this thing and hold on, right?
Yeah, bury in the. I mean, whatever it is.
Oh,
I
you're
have
trying.
to
Oh,
do.
you're hitting?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in there and get attached because half plate and water. So I just don't want to. If it's 12 feet deep, I'll be at the bottom unless I'm on something.
Yeah.
So, but I gotta save Minka.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to jump over Minka and onto the body of whatever is there. And I'm hoping it's not a little crab with a big claw. Because I don't know what's down there. Because all I can see is the claw.
Okay, so you make your jump, and we'll call it a. This will be a melee attack then.
And that is a 20.
A 20.
Flat up. Dirty.
That'll hit.
Yep.
That'll absolutely hit. So roll your damage.
I don't like the way you said damage just now.
Damage. Really? Oh, there you are.
Roll your damage.
Roll your damage, please.
I rolled a 1, but because of me, I get to re-roll my damage on a 1 and
Battlemaster?
1 and 2. Yeah, but I have to take whatever the second is, which is a 2, which is better than 1. So that is a total of 3. What this?
You get to roll an extra d6 damage if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, well we'll add that on there. The old Inspirato.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a total of 6.
6
plus
damage.
8.
Okay.
8. No, I'm sorry, 9. 9 damage.
9 damage. You got it. So
And
as
then-
you plummet into the water,
Yeah. Am I? Was there another check?
there is going to be another check. There's going to be an animal handling check. As you go into the water, you land on something that looks like
damn.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like my ex, am I right?
And as you bring your axe, as you bring your axe down, hoping to find some meaty purchase, you find that it kind of slinks off its chitinous shell, and you're going to need to roll an animal handling check to make sure that you can stay on its back.
Well, I actually have animal handling as a skill, and a natural 18 with no bonuses. Because
Okay.
I don't get a wisdom bonus on my
And
animal handling, but an 18 does it.
that's going to do it. You are riding the back of this wild lobster monster.
Lobster monster.
And
Excellent.
that is your turn.
And then I'm going to parcel out some heroic inspiration.
Ah, yes.
Thank you so much.
Into the breach, Avi! Into the breach!
Amazing. Amazing. Great. Minka.
All right, I'm going to Misty Step out of the claw.
Badass.
So I'm going to Misty Step back onto the shore.
Nice.
Great. Is just the claw above water, or can I see anything else?
Just the claw is above water.
I'm above water.
And,
Okay.
yes, and Reggie is just above water. Like you can see his head. The rest of you is submerged. You're holding down onto this thing.
Okay. Then that takes that out of what I wanted to do. Well, if I can see part of the creature, does it count as seeing the creature?
Yes.
Okay, great. How much does this creature weigh?
You have no idea.
In the water or out of the water?
Out of the
Metric
water.
tons?
I
wanna
think we're
cast-
talking nautical tons.
Not nautical. Stone weight?
Okay,
It's not-
can I tell you what I want to do, and then you can tell me the
Yes.
cost?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I want to cast levitate on it.
Oh my god.
And
I
pull
thought
it out
that's
of the
where
water.
you were
Well,
going
yeah,
with
of
it.
course.
What is the? Could you read the spell description of levitate for me?
Yes, so one creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. An unwilling creature that succeeds on a constitution saving throw is unaffected. And then it goes into, like, moving it and everything.
Okay.
But
yeah, you have no idea how much it weighs.
But
Okay.
in the water, technically, is easier to move, lift, etc.
What I can tell you is you can either spend your action on an intelligence check to figure out how much this creature might weigh. It could be an intelligence check, a nature check, or I would even allow an arcana check. Or
Okay.
you can try it and see what happens.
I feel like Minka would just try it, so I'm just going to try it.
Okay.
So an unwilling creature has to succeed on a constitution saving throw.
Okay, and what's the
Or-
DC on that?
13?
That's gonna be a 3. Rising out of the water. And how are you levitating it? What does it look like?
I want to toss my little mimic guy up into the air. It's gonna transform into just a little baby crab.
That's awesome.
And a bolt of, like, I don't know, just power. Let's say, like, silvery power just
Nice.
shoots out and, like, grabs the claw and just, like, pulls it out of the water.
Tractor beams.
Awesome.
Sure.
Awesome. That's super
This
cool.
This is
Yeah, this is super cool. Okay, so now this creature is
Floating.
floating, and that is
And ridden.
that is something new.
Is it squirming, like when you pick up a beetle by, like, one leg and it's, like...
That's kind of exactly
squirming?
what
Great.
it's doing. Great, yeah.
Great, perfect. I love
Yeah,
that.
we'll say that's you stay. Why don't we throw it on this just to mark that as levitating? And what is the full effect of levitate again? Can you just tell me that?
So it rises vertically up to 20 feet, remains suspended there for the duration, which is concentration and up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach.
Okay.
So it can't move. And I can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on my turn. But that's me, like, my entire turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. As it rises, it is going to... Okay, so it's going to use its... It's got this little, like, tail back here, and it's going to try to, like, scrape it against the side of the stone as it rises out of the water. So if it rises to a maximum of 20 feet, and we'll say the center of the body was about 10 feet below the surface of the water, it's about 10 feet above the water right now, and it is about 10 feet long. So it's trying to use its tail to like scooch it a little forward. Yeah. And I think it's gonna find purchase just to like the corner, and kind of like just, you know, like they would in anti-gravity, just kind of float towards you guys. And it is going to make a pincer attack on Avi. Avi, does an 18 hit your armor class?
It will.
Oh, okay. Then you are going to take 7 points of damage.
Thank you, 7.
Thank you, 7. And then I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Absolutely. Constitution. Full on 3.
Okay. Avi, you are poisoned and paralyzed. As
in the water.
Well, you are now being lifted out of the water. Oh no, it can't reach you because it can still reach you. It's big. So it has grabbed onto you. You are grappled in its claws, and it has extended its tentacles out of its mouth, which have pierced into your skin. Pumping you full of venom.
Ah!
And so you are paralyzed and poisoned. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and cannot move or speak. Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. Being, where are we? Poisoned. Poisoned creature has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, yeah, fuck, you got me.
You can't talk.
So you...
No, I'm speaking as a person. I'm speaking as a human being.
So yes, it is holding you in one of its claws. And that is its turn. And no sooner does it do that than out pops behind it Rufus in the water, who is gonna reach up to kind of grab its tail, and he's gonna try to climb up onto its back to join you, Sir Reginald. And he is going to succeed. You are both riding the back of this enormous monster.
He's made to be ready. Do our best. So are we back to where was the top?
Avi.
The monster's the top? Or the monster? Avi's the top.
I'm being aggressively
Rufus-
bottomed right now.
Technically,
Rufus was the bottom.
yes, Rufus is technically the bottom.
Right.
But he, for flavor, I had him dive in
Yeah.
after Minka because, you know, adorable.
Right.
So
Adorable. Ding dong.
That brings us to Avi.
I can't do I get a saving?
Roll another d20.
I mumble coherently. You're damn right. That adds a d6 to whatever you want.
Okay, which saving?
It is a Constitution saving throw.
13, 14, 15, 17.
You got it. You are no longer paralyzed, but I believe you still are poisoned. Hold on. How do we resolve this?
And then your inspirato.
Nope. You have shuffled off the poison and paralysis, and you are free to move again. but you are still grappled in its pincer.
Okay, do I have my full round action at?
That was your action.
That was my action, so I'm still grappled, so my movement is 0.
Correct.
But I can still grant combat inspiration to Minka.
Cool. Thanks.
Amazing.
Free action.
Nice!
Gotta love a free action.
This fucking sucks! Don't get the tentacles suck! The tentacles are not good, yes!
Do the Misty Step thing.
I can't still...
Avi, just do what I did. Don't shit. That's gross. Do what I did. Just do what I did.
I'm gonna try. Maybe next time, maybe next round.
Oh!
That's a metagame.
And I forgot, as it was lifted out of the water, Roscoe is going to loose an arrow and miss. He's going to miss. That's a miss.
Fucking Roscoe.
God,
Yeah.
There's a lot
And Roscoe
to it.
says, like, something mean about Avi.
Does he say the word something mean about Avi?
Yeah, I feel like maybe, or you could just, like, you could fill in the blanks. I feel like the best I can do with my my Roscoe impression is, like, something generally mean-spirited and
Damn
also,
the nobility.
Like, pretty true.
Yeah.
Damn the man. His
down
oppressive
with the
ways.
system.
Patriarchy.
Hey, I'm the man.
I love it.
My family.
But that is going to bring us to Roscoe's turn, and Roscoe is he's gonna
Shoot Avi with an arrow.
he's gonna try to make a trick shot here. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20, but again that's gonna miss. Oh, see, Tobin, you should be here. I'm making Roscoe look bad.
God.
Sir Reginald.
So the best part about the great axe is that it's a blade on one side and it's a can opener on the other side with a spike on it. So since the blade didn't go in, I'm gonna try to get in there and get to the lobster meat with the square, stabby, pointy part of the great axe.
I'm gonna say so. You can only make this this attack one-handed. While you are holding on to this creature.
And the carapace cracking the whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just holding on to the chitinous shell, and so
I'm just trying to get purchase.
Yes. Yes. I got you. Make your attack.
That is a 14.
14 total.
14 total.
You take the pointed end of the axe, your can opener, and you jam it down and just ting, right off the chitinous shell.
Okay.
Bad angle, I guess.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm trying to dig in. Get better purchase.
Okay. Yeah.
Reaffirm my grip, my footholds.
Let's, you know what? Make an animal handling check, and we'll see if you can hold on with just your legs.
That's no bonus. 11.
Not gonna cut it.
I don't want to hold on with just my legs. I'm not gonna let go.
This thing is writhing.
Yeah.
Difficult to hold on to. And that was your whole turn.
That is my whole turn.
Minka.
All right. If there are other creatures on said creature, if I cast a spell on the original creature, it's not going to hit the other ones, right? Or is it?
Well, it depends. If it has splash damage, it will definitely hit. How
about lightning damage?
How about concentration?
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you're casting another concentration spell, it'll break levitate.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So if I cast an instantaneous spell, that doesn't require concentration.
It would
right?
not break your concentration, correct?
Great. So I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
Nice.
That's a
Shiny Prism of
ranged
Death.
spell. Yeah, that's a ranged spell attack.
Cool. Go ahead and roll a d20 first.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do it again. That's on a point.
Give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. Damn it.
Just a d20?
So that's for your wild magic.
Ah, it's a 6.
Damn. All right.
Okay.
And now roll for your attack.
22.
That's gonna hit.
Great. I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
So that's 4d8.
Jesus. Okay. Radical. Roll me
Yeah.
4d8. Do you need some more?
Yeah,
Okay,
that would
got
be
you.
that'd be
Here's two.
lovely. Thank you.
I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, she's gone.
I'm good. All right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
28.
28 points of
28
damage. Good round for Minka.
Yes. Wait,
Shiny.
that's yours.
Shiny, yes, more of the shiny.
My goodness.
It's a good orb.
I cast lightning damage
Lightning
just
damage.
in case.
Okay.
That, yeah.
It still does the amount of damage you would expect it to.
Great. Cool.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm gonna sit in that victory for a hot second.
Yeah, nice. Cool. It's this thing's turn. And it's not happy about the things on its back. So it is going to drop Avi. And Avi, first let's have you make a dexterity save. So you don't hit your head on the ledge as you come down.
20.
Yeah. You know what? With a dirty 20, I'll let you decide whether you land in the water or on the
I'd love the shore, please.
shore. Yeah. Okay. Great. So you safely you land on the land.
Okay.
But this creature is going to take its 2 pincers and reach onto its back and try to grab the 2 people holding onto it. That is a 16 plus 4, 20 to hit Sir Reginald.
Oh, all day long.
Okay.
20? Yeah. Why not?
And oh my god, and a 23 to hit Rufus. So, Sir Reginald, you are going to take.
I have a technical question.
Yep.
Does all of this happen simultaneously?
Yes. This is
When a
part of
creature
its
within 5
multi-attack.
feet of me makes an attack against a target that's not me, I get a attack against it.
Very cool.
So, and if I got that 20, maybe I can on the way down.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, this is all happening within
Nope.
the span of 6 seconds.
Doesn't happen.
Okay.
not a one.
You as you come down, you draw Venna.
Yeah.
And the so let me roll a. You draw a Venna, and it's super cool, but you miss.
Okay. Can I at least like superhero land?
Yes, absolutely. You can
Great
do the 3-point
landing.
landing with Venna out. Yeah, it's super cool. It's super badass.
All right.
Love that.
I look cool, right?
From the back, you can hear. Yeah, I guess that was pretty cool.
No birds of affirmation down here.
No
God
birds of
damn.
No
affirmation.
birds of affirmation.
Bats of
That's of affirmation. just
Amazing.
squeaking.
Oh right. Let's resolve this. Yes. So you're gonna take 7 points of damage. Rufus is gonna take 12 points of damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, and you are both grappled, and that is its turn.
What's that? Don't have to hold on with one of my hands anymore? Thank you very much!
Correct. Yes, indeed. And that brings us to Rufus, who is grappled. Just so you know, a grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. This condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. Those are the conditions of being grappled.
Oh my god, I'm sorry you were talking to me.
Oh my god.
So sorry, I was writing things down.
You can't move.
At all? Like my limbs?
Well, you can move. You can make attacks, but
Oh.
you just can't move. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, other than how fast the crab is moving, because
Right.
he's carrying me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The claws are my favorite part. This guy's gonna be so good. We got that big tub of butter?
Amazing. Rufus is going to try to make an attack here, and geez, he's just not going to do it. And that's going to bring us back to Avi.
Avi is going to... So this chitinous shell. Oh no, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to hurt all of them if I do that. Do I know anything about this creature?
You can certainly make a check. I would allow...
For an action or not?
Yeah, for an action.
Okay, then I'm just going to fucking hit it. I am going to... I really liked Chromatic Orb.
You did, huh?
And I'm going to do it.
Okay,
right.
Let's see it.
No! It doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Okay, so...
You draw Venna, and you go to, like, summon the Chromatic Orb, and you can see... Minka, you see him start to, like, conjure this spell that you just cast, and then it just dissipates.
No, Avi, you gotta concentrate.
I don't know the thing!
I know it's hard with a big crab monster, but you gotta concentrate.
I don't like the water.
Your technique was a little
Water is in
off.
my eyes. So I'm gonna maneuver to get actually in front of both
Minka and the goat.
Minka and Roscoe.
I can't
and
see. You're too tall.
No one's ever said that.
I'm
They
a
said
tiny
I'm-
little human.
They said I'm too fast. They said I'm not emotionally supportive. They've said that maybe I'm a little too insecure to be in a relationship right now. They've said
Avi, in what context are you talking about being too fast?
I'm just wet. I don't know. I'm just saying.
What?
What? You're wet and too fast?
Oh my god. Meanwhile, Roscoe is gonna try to loose another arrow over there. That's definitely gonna hit. 4. Okay. And that brings us to Sir Reginald's.
Does he look like he's gonna try to put me in his... no one knows. So I'm belaying my attack until he tries to attack me or eat me with his tentacles so
Great.
that I can get a good swing at his head.
Nice. Okay. I like that strategy. So you're holding action until he tries to eat you.
Waiting, yeah, until he brings me closer, because really my options are try to cut off the claw that my weapon has bounced off twice and then get eaten, or
Right. Yep, makes sense. No, that definitely makes sense.
do the...
Anything else on your turn?
No, I've already heroicked, and it's a waste. No.
Okay.
No. Come on now!
Minka?
We got the butter?
Okay. How far away am I from said monster?
Maybe 15 feet. It's
15.
floating. 12.
Okay, so if I get right up to the edge of the pool, am I going to be within 10 feet of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to get right up to the edge of the pool, and I'm going to cast Poison Spray, which is a Constitution saving throw
It's like...
for 1d12 poison damage.
Okay. Awesome. It's immune to poison.
Fuck. Okay. God damn it.
Yeah, it's you cast your poison spray and it seems to just not have any effect whatsoever. Completely unfazed.
Because
Okay.
it's a poisonous creature.
Fair enough. Okay.
Like cold monsters.
All poisons are the same.
All poisons are the same. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where all poisons come from the same thing.
Yeah, you know, the poison farms.
Right. Poison farms.
the
Anything else on
halflings
your turn there, Minka?
No, that's it.
Okay. It's this thing's turn. And here's what it's gonna do. It is gonna drop both Roscoe and Rufus into the water. Not both Reginald and Rufus into the water. Kerplunk. Yeah, just like that.
Can I get a swing in? Since I was belaying.
You were belaying until it tried to eat you.
And it didn't, it just dropped me.
It just dropped you.
Off I go.
Yep. And we'll resolve that
Yeah.
in just a moment. So the first thing that happens is as it lowers your weight, it kind of pivots itself and takes its tail and slaps it off the wall and scooches just a little closer to the shore, and it's going to grab at Minka. Does a 17 hit your armor class?
Yes, it does.
You will take 6 points of damage, and you are grappled. I'm going to need you to roll a d20 to hold your concentration. What'd you get?
7.
And the creature drops back into the water. We can remove that space that it's on. Now, Rufus falls into the water under the surface, yes.
False sentinel. She's within 5 feet of me, so I'm within 5 feet of it.
Yes.
And he's attacking someone that's not me.
Yes.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Ten damage.
Wow. Good extra attack.
I love sentinel.
That's very cool. Really cool feat. The creature drops back into the water. Sir Reginald, you drop back into the water, and it is nowhere near as deep as you thought it would be. You kind of drop in. It's about 2 feet deep.
Motherfucker.
Oh. Well, that's way better.
But Rufus is under the water, and this whole creature is also under the water. But you are standing on solid ground.
Right. Right, there must be. Yeah, very good.
Okay. The creature is then going to extend its tentacles at you. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Minka.
Oh no!
If only that counted. If only that counted.
I felt it okay.
Constitution. 15.
Okay.
17. Sorry.
Yeah, that'll do it. You are not poisoned or paralyzed, but you are grappled once again by this monster.
Okay.
And that brings us to Rufus, who's going to resurface, and he's going to try to get back on its back. And he's going to do it.
Right there.
And then it brings us back to Avi.
All right, Avi. Am I still within melee range of this guy?
Yeah, I would say so. He's just by the shore.
Okay. What I am going to do then is hit him with Vena.
Very nice.
I'm not gonna hit him with Vena. With a 3, probably.
Nope, that's not going to do it.
So I'm going to. So the water is not deep that we know of, right?
Well,
Rufus was standing up.
Reginald is standing up. This massive creature is halfway in the water right now. So it doesn't make sense that the water would be 2 feet deep. But Sir Reginald is standing up in the water.
Okay. I am going to touch Sir Reginald with heroism and give him some temporary hit points. So 7 hit points to you.
Okay. That takes me above.
And you can't be frightened.
I already can't be frightened.
Well, you can't
You
even
definitely
be
can't be
you can't
frightened.
even be anxious. Like you can make any phone call you want.
I love it. And anything else?
Wait, no. I actually can't cast heroism, so forget that.
Ooh.
That would have been an action, so I can't do that. But I can do nothing else. I'm doing nothing else.
Okay.
I had an eraser.
Roscoe's gonna loose another arrow. And miss.
Roscoe!
Roscoe's having a bad
Roscoe's
night.
not doing well tonight.
Sorry, Tobin. Sir Reginald.
Oh, I'm standing on the ground. I've got both of my hands free.
Yeah.
I attack.
Nice.
I attack.
As one does.
I mean, it's a 7. Ha
You swing and a miss.
ha! Fear me,
Yeah,
lobster man.
This thing seems to be very comfortable in the water as it just kind of flails away from you as you swing in. It's very quick.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
No, again, because I don't really have. Damn you, lobster! Fight me!
Amazing. Minka.
Yes. I had a question. I'm carrying the Umber Staff,
Yes.
which gives me +1 to magical attacks and damage, right?
Yes.
Forgot about
+1 magical implement. Yes.
+1 magical what?
Implement.
Okay.
So you use it's a magical focus. So you
Yeah.
would use it instead of your little baby mimic.
Yes.
You would cast it out of that, and when you do so, you get a +1 to attack and damage.
Great. And it's a bright yellow, like parasol thing, right?
Yeah, it's a
Great.
canary yellow
Perfect.
lacy parasol.
Love that. In that case, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb again.
Okay.
Not at second level.
Yeah, I was gonna
just
say you don't have any second level spells left, right? Or do
no,
you?
I do. I have one.
Okay.
But I want to save that.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb again. So that's a ranged spell attack. So that's a 19 plus 24, 25.
That hits. That
Okay.
definitely hits.
Yeah. All right. So that's 3d8 damage. Thanks.
Oh, nice.
And it's gonna be lightning again.
Okay.
16.
Man, Minka's ripping it up this combat. Good lord.
This combat brought to you by.
Sure.
I thought I had something.
Wow, man. They're always so good.
Old Ferry Landing.
17 attacks and damage.
Yes.
17.
17. You got it. You got it. Very
Best
good.
lobster roll on the seacoast.
Best lobster roll on the seacoast. That's great. Okay. Anything else on your turn there, Minka?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
It's this thing's turn.
Fuck this thing.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Fight me!
It is. It is gonna take a. It's gonna take a swing at you with its pincer. Oh my god, that's a 22.
I mean, that hits me.
So you're gonna take.
Is it grappling?
It is grappling. You are automatically grappled whenever you are hit by its pincers. You are going to take 10 points of damage. You are grappled, and I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
16?
Okay, you are neither paralyzed nor poisoned. The tentacles reach up and they pierce through. They kind of get between the cracks in your armor and pierce into your skin. You can feel it like needles, pins and needles all over. You feel this like.
Bring it!
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're good though. You're good though. Fighting it off. Love it.
So it is also going to get a sentinel attack from me.
Oh, that's so badass.
At the same time, and so it's going to does a 19 plus 6 hit. Yes.
Yes.
And it's going to take 6 damage.
It's gonna take 6 damage. Okay. Jesus. Y'all are killing it.
Ha-ha!
Very good, very good. You can see cracks are starting to form in this thing's chitinous shell, and this weird like teal blood is starting to come out of those cracks. And that brings us to Brufus, and he, with one hand, is going to try a similar tactic that you try. Oh no, he's going to miss. And his battle axe just ting, bounces right off of it.
Rufus, you okay?
He's like, I think I got off Minka. I think we're good. I can take it. And that brings us to Avi.
All right. Avi is going to. It can hear. I'm casting Dissonant and Whispers on it.
Okay.
Give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Does it have an intelligence requirement?
No.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, 13.
So my spell save DC would be... I swear to God, I wrote this down.
Spell save DC is 10 plus charisma. 10 plus charisma.
I thought it was 8 plus charisma plus proficiency.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so 8, 9, 10, 13, so it meets it.
Oof. It succeeds. Does it get anything on a...
Half damage.
Okay. Yeah, roll your damage.
So, it's not deafened, right?
Mm-mm.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So half of 11 rounded down.
5.
5. Not bad, though. Not bad. Whittling it down. Anything else on your turn there, Avi?
Man, this action economy sucks.
I mean,
You.
Isn't that it?
Yeah, combat inspiration to my friend.
Love it. I love it. Awesome. Roscoe, ping another arrow.
I'm feeling recklessly heroic.
And that'll hit. Okay. Sir Reginald.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Two-hand, pointy ends. That's my objective.
You're very near to its thing's head right now. It's still got the tentacles kind of like trying to pump venom into you.
Yeah.
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 So not going for the main carapace with the pointy end. That'd be an 18 plus. I mean, it's a 20. It's up to 23.
Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
23. And that's and I am using and I am two-handed. And I can. That gives me 6.
Yeah, you could add 6 to your damage if you like.
I can add 6 to my damage, and can I use my own inspiration at the same time? Can I stack inspiration?
Does inspiration stack? Where's Tobin when you need him?
Inspiration can stack, I think, but I don't think you can give yourself inspiration unless it explicitly says you can.
I mean, I can as part of my class.
Oh,
well,
then yes. Yep. Then yes,
At
inspiration.
the same
stack.
time, when my heroic inspiration, it's a free action, and I give one to someone else, and I get one.
I know it doesn't say anything in my thing about stacking inspiration. I can't give more than one, but other people presumably could.
You either have inspiration or you don't. You can't stockpile multiple inspirations for later use.
But that's DM inspiration.
Yes. That is Dungeon Master inspiration.
Right, which is different.
Yes.
Bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration and heroic inspiration. So yeah, I'll allow it.
Our
I'll
class features.
yeah, I'll allow it to
instead of-
stack. Absolutely.
Fuck this lobster
Before
ass
I do.
bitch.
And that is 6, 12, 15, 18 points of damage.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
With the stabby point.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you want to do this?
I right into the center of its head, and then wrench up and split him open.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. That's awesome. This like gross teal blood just starts oozing out everywhere, and this thing finally stops writhing and just still a couple little twitches.
That
in the
green
water.
part that's in the head of the lobster
Yeah,
that
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
eats, the guacamole
Yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Blech.
delicious.
This
All
would have
right,
been a nice pool.
All right, well, we're gonna. I mean, Jethro, we're gonna need a rope.
It was poisonous.
Yeah, but look at all this tail meat. It's gonna be delicious.
Well, I mean, I guess technically it was venomous, right?
Venom.
Because poisonous is like if you eat it, you get
die.
sick, right? But venomous is like if it bites you,
Yeah.
then you die,
Yeah.
right?
But you could be both.
Yeah.
Well,
But
and
it could be both. You don't know. You don't know much. You could spend some time to figure out what this creature is.
Absolutely. I mean, we're taking it up. That I want some of its chitinous plates.
Great. Let's see some. It's going to be an Arcana check, I want to say, or a either an Arcana check.
Could make a case for medicine.
I would say you could do it as a difficult nature check or a pretty average Arcana check.
I don't have a good thing on either of those.
I have a +3 to nature.
Feel free to try.
I'm just gonna do that. 14.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You can tell that this creature is it is called a chul. They are massive lobster-like aberrations. Mm-hmm. You know that they are not natural. They are not part of the natural world. They are from another plane, and they are typically used as servants of more powerful beings.
Okay.
That is what you know about them. As far as like whether it's poisonous or not, no, it is not. Its meat is not poisonous,
Okay.
but it is an aberration, not an animal.
Okay. My dad told me about these. I'm pretty sure you can eat them. Kind of gamey though.
We're gonna give it a go. Butter makes everything better. Oh, Darcy's got some scallions. We're mixing this. We're doing it up right.
Oh my god.
While they're doing this, what seems to be the purpose of this room? If I could use the my investigation to do that.
Yeah, certainly use your investigation, and you can clear that monster off of the board, and Rufus is going to make it sure. Excellent.
Not a great investigation.
What'd you get?
8.
I mean, you can tell that
9.
similar to I mean, like the closest real world application is the reflecting pond, right? It is a large expanse of water. It's mainly aesthetic, but it also appears to dissuade large caravans from moving through, perhaps to stop armies or large groups of invaders. Because it seems a bit treacherous. Although, Reggie, you're still standing in the water, which is pretty bizarre.
I'm still standing in the water?
Yeah. If you look down,
Yeah.
you can see a lot of water below you.
Oh. I just figured I was standing on the ground.
This is an Indiana Jones moment.
Pretty good. Well, I want to get up on the shore. I'm gonna start carving a monster.
Great.
I'm specifically looking for the chitinous armor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it a carapace, like an ant, or is it individual plates? It just seemed pretty resilient.
Plates.
Plates. Yeah. So, break that,
Yeah.
suck the meat out of the legs kind of thing. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean? Get ready for that. A little later.
Yeah, I'm all about it. That's gonna take. I know exactly.
We gotta clean up, so we gotta figure out how we're gonna get the cart, over.
So I need you to roll me. This is gonna be. I think this is gonna be a medicine check. To see how you can remove. To see if you can remove it without like damaging pieces of the. All right, what's the purpose? You're trying to repurpose the chitinous shell into armor? That's your plan?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take it to someone to do that.
Of course.
I'm just trying to...
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. So you'll want, like, full enough pieces. It's not a difficult check, but roll a medicine check to see.
I have no... that's middle of the road 10.
Just flat 10?
Just flat 10.
Yeah, you get what you think would be enough to make a suit of armor.
Right, not like huge things.
Yeah. But the plates, you want some of those like back plates. That takes 3 hours to precisely.
Can we also get some meat and investigate the pool?
Absolutely, yeah. You have 3 hours in this room. While you are harvesting this meat to kind of figure out what you're gonna do.
So I'm gonna assume that at least part of that counts for a short rest.
Oh yeah.
Certainly. So
Want to tie a rope on Philip and Go out
Chuck
into
him
So-
into the yeah.
go into the pond.
Any of us, including your guys, can spend a hit die to regain HP.
Awesome.
And they get an extra 1d6 from my Song of Rest.
Ah, Song of Rest. Love that. Okay.
How long do your temporary hit points last?
You're all done.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Rufus is happy. Whew.
Short rests don't give you any spell slots back, do they?
Unless you have a feat that allows you to regain spell slots from short rests.
I don't.
Then no.
Great.
Excellent. What are we checking out in the room? What's the plan?
I'm gonna take some time and try to get this boat. This is just is it a boat that could carry our entire party?
It could carry in a couple trips the entire party, but could not get the carriage across.
Yeah, is there? There's solid water, groundwater, something down there about 2 feet deep. Is it about 8 feet across? I mean, that's the question.
I'm
not
gonna
in there
try
'cause
to.
I gotta-
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. As I jump in the water, do I hit the same 2-foot bottom?
Where do you jump into the water?
Right here, center.
Yes.
Okay, and I move just straight out
You
to the boat.
splash right into the water.
At what point?
Right there.
Okay.
Like a deep end of the swimming pool.
Like deep end of the swimming pool, you just you take a confident step forward and whoosh, right into the water, and you go down.
Does anything happen when I do?
You're-
And do I need to make a check to come back up, or is it just?
No, you're in the water.
Okay. This is over the course of 3 hours, so let's say that I'm like parsing out this thing.
Yeah.
Let's say I move 10 feet to the left.
All water.
All water. 10 feet to the right.
You got some solid ground here.
Okay. I'm gonna start marking this out with.
I was gonna say.
Oreos.
If you like, actually,
Oreos.
I can.
There.
If you like, I can actually mark out where it is.
Sure. Assume I spend like 2 hours trying to map this.
Yeah. 100%.
The boring way.
I'm gonna come in this way. I'm gonna appear on the. Oh, I'm in the wrong. It's the wrong place.
Okay.
Are we still in combat mode? Yeah, let's just show the
When I reach
bridge there.
the end, I'm gonna call back and be like, "It's a water dungeon. They intended it to be annoying, but not impossible."
Sweet.
Great.
It's true.
Hence the large lobster monster.
Right.
Annoying but delicious.
I had forgotten about him. Her. Eggs.
They.
You don't see any eggs around.
I'm gonna go with they.
But as we spend our 3 hours in a rest and figuring out the strange translucent bridge in the water, we're going to take a short break.
Okay.
Harvesting meat. Cave beverage 2.
I have a silly hat.
The hat just came out of nowhere. Like I went out to.
Well, my car, but yes. From
I'm
the backseat
Dick
of
Ripley
nowhere.
from the Greater California Fish and Game Committee.
How are things going in California?
Oh, not good. Everything's on fire. It's really sad.
Not good.
Sorry to hear that.
It's unfortunate.
We know we're on the East Coast, and
I wish you had like a barbecue culture in California, but seems like a waste otherwise.
shrimp on the bobby.
So you guys make your way. Once you have harvested some meat, you can add Oh boy, we'll figure out exactly how much chul meat you have.
Sure.
But you also can add the chitinous armor to your
The supplies.
yeah. Yep. Awesome. Excellent. And yeah, you find the translucent bridge and how it is sort of built here, and you can safely get the horse and cart across. So there is about 2 feet of water, so you just have to go slowly and carefully, but you know, you make it.
Oregon Trail stuff.
Oregon Trail stuff. Ford the river.
Don't get dysentery.
Don't get dysentery.
Too late, baby.
And so going slowly.
Obviously just shitting in the water.
Is there some type of ramp on either end?
Yeah, it's
we figure out a way to get the horses and the cart and the whatever
without much issue.
We're gonna use the rest of the carcass as a ramp.
I love it.
The Oregon Trail. Dysentery.
Dysentery. But you make your way through, and on the other end of this room is a portcullis. You walk through the portcullis, and you make your way through these through more tunnels, a lot of more dwarven runes and mosaics and murals depicting all sorts of dwarven battles and forges, and some you recognize again, some you don't. And eventually, after a couple more hours of walking, it's dead silence. Everybody's kind of beat, I suppose, from that harrowing nightmare scenario you were all just in. And Rufus says, "All right, it's not far now. Should be just one more chamber up ahead, and we're out of here." And he steps through a dark portcullis into a larger chamber. And if you follow, we can take that top map off.
Oh. And I follow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why would we not?
Excellent.
This.
Bobby.
Out of curiosity, I looked it up, and other people have also tried to take the chul meat. Chuls weigh about 650 pounds.
Oh, so you couldn't have
Ah,
levitated
no,
it.
so I couldn't have levitated it.
Well, whatever.
Lobsters tend to be roughly 20% meat by weight, so one chul would net you about 130 pounds of fresh meat.
Goddamn.
Okay.
That's a lot of meat.
So you...
Maybe
All right,
maybe
let's
100
get the
pounds.
map back out. We gotta redo the whole
We
thing.
gotta replay this.
We're starting the combat over again.
Well, you could
Okay.
still levitate it while it was in the water.
Yeah, but once it got out of the water, wouldn't it fall back down again?
No,
It's
you
the way
couldn't get it.
like it gets heavier the
Like an
more
ice
of it is
cube.
out of the
Where's
water.
the entry?
The
Where are
entry
we?
is here. This is where we're coming through. So,
So he came in first. Who's that? Oh, crazy people.
It's heavy.
Minka, where are you? Up front, in the back, with the
Probably
cart?
just kind of chilling back here with them.
so you enter into this massive chamber. Thank you. Which appears to be the front or main gate to the lost city of Loch Lobok. And in the center of the chamber, carved into the floor, is the easily recognizable sigil of the Stoneheart King, one of the 5 burdened ones, the gods of the pantheon. Outside of it is glowing in this soft pink aura in the shape of the Stoneheart King's sword. In the center of this rune is a small, appears to be 8-year-old boy, surrounded by a handful of skeletons.
Upright.
Animated?
Animated
Thank you,
skeletons.
that type.
They're just kind of walking around.
Is the Stoneheart and the Bone Mother, are they different?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They're not the same. Very good. Thank you.
Yes.
Because it's not the Bone Mother. I call him the Bone Mother. What's her real name? The goddess.
She is the Stoneheart King.
She is.
Yes.
Right. Okay. It is the same.
Yeah, oh, yes.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah, yes.
Because that's my god.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Reggie's
Yep.
god.
Yeah. Lots of different names, but yes, the Stoneheart King is like the sort of universally accepted moniker for this goddess.
Right.
Yes.
I call her the Bone Mother. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed.
So, what are we seeing in terms of skeletons?
You see 3 animated skeletons just kind of lumbering around the room.
Okay.
Do they notice us?
I mean, it's massive. Like,
It's a. What's that?
it's a big room.
It's a big room. Yeah, I mean, the skeletons don't seem to notice you, but the boy sitting crisscross applesauce in the center of the room is staring straight at you.
Does he appear to be in distress? Or is
No,
he just chilling?
He appears very calm.
Okay.
Is yoga style racist? Can we say yoga style?
Yeah, yoga style.
Mystic.
All right, who wants to take this one? Rock,
I mean,
Rock,
I'm
paper, sword.
on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
rock, paper, sword.
Rock, paper,
sword.
right
Rock,
out.
parchment, sword. Stone, parchment, sword.
In we go.
Okay.
In we go. Hello there, little boy.
All right, he's going.
Sure.
Riding forward.
Okay.
Hello there, little boy.
I am no little boy.
Hello, big boy.
I am no boy.
Hello, wee person.
How dare you address me with such impotence and impudence?
How would you like to be addressed?
I dress in fine robes, thank you very much.
You seem well dressed.
I am.
Can we walk closer so we don't have to yell?
Of course.
Clop,
I still might yell.
clop, clop,
I follow.
clop, clop,
Yeah.
Yep.
clop, clop.
Clap, clap.
So, this is the party that comes to kill me. Is this so?
There's been a
We're
misunderstanding.
not here to kill you.
Prophecies and legends have foretold of the great heroes coming to vanquish the Lich Prince Veneroth.
Oh,
Lich
yeah, no.
Prince Veneroth.
They're behind us. We
That
passed
might be
them
a
yesterday.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, we were.
History check on Lich Prince. 21. No idea who the Lich Prince Veneroth is. Oh!
Do you know who this is? Any? I don't remember the.
Just follow my lead. Just
Yeah,
fucking
I know,
follow my
we're
lead.
good,
Just fucking
we're
follow
good.
my lead.
I mean, I'm on the horse.
Lich Prince Veneroth. The Venerable Veneroth of the. Right?
I am the Lich Prince Veneroth, destroyer of worlds, High Priest of Zithix the Unknowable.
Is it?
My power is unparalleled.
Why are you here on the Bone Mother's sigil?
Stoneheart King.
The Stoneheart King.
The Stoneheart King imprisoned me, and here I sit.
Oh, imprisoned.
That sounds boring.
Oh, so we can just go?
Not without combat.
Oh, we would like to avoid that.
I mean, we just had some. We're all full up, really.
It's true.
We
Kind of
could.
tired.
I mean, you're little. I mean,
How dare you!
I mean, no.
Hey,
I
Reggie.
am ageless. I am timeless. My very existence is unknowable to you, unfathomable to you simpletons. I am the great Lich Prince Veneroth.
We heard you the first time.
And we perceive you now, so it's not imperceivable.
So are you saying that you're evil?
I am the greatest evil you shall ever face.
All right,
Seems
Boofus.
unlikely.
It's time to go to work.
All right. I'm gonna try something.
Lance,
Wait,
No,
wait,
Reggie,
wait,
put
wait,
that
wait.
away.
Philip, Give me the
Sometimes.
Philip,
60
Oh,
there.
little girl, have you concerns about fighting something in the form of a child? I assure you, I will murder you all.
Oh, not at all. I have no problem kicking a kid's ass. I did it all the time at home.
I like this one. You may rule at my side.
Oh.
For I am the Lich Prince Veneroth.
All right, yes, that's...
We don't really want to fight you.
Remind me of that prophecy.
Hey, Avi, he likes me. Can I take this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Great. Hey, we really don't want to fight you. Is it cool if we just, like,
I'm
hang
kidding
out for
up
a
for
little
a
bit,
joust.
swap stories, and then maybe just leave? Is that
This is unacceptable, and I will not agree to these terms.
All right, I got nothing. Go for it, Avi.
Anyone,
Okay.
are you all still standing there? I'm kidding up with Lance.
King
over by the-
Venomouth.
I am the Lich Prince Veneroth.
Yeah, sir, your obsevience. That's a word, right?
Sure. I'm a farm girl.
I
You
don't
think
know if
things?
that's a word.
Your
Right, Philip.
obsequience.
That might be a word.
Your, opagusness?
Are you saying that I am not transparent?
Yes.
I suppose that will do.
I'm gonna roll a deception check here.
Okay.
We're gonna do this because he talked about a prophecy of someone coming to kill him, and I'm gonna try to convince him that we are not those people. We are just hapless travelers that took a wrong turn. A lot of wrong turns.
Okay.
And that is a natural 20 supported by a 7.
Oh my god. Holy shit. So what is it? What exactly are you saying to him?
So your lightly translucentness.
That is not
I
accurate.
mean to say that in the sense that you're fair. And probably a good ruler over whatever realm that you have.
Why, yes, indeed, I am. Thank you.
This prophecy that you speak of, we are not them. We are merely a troupe of actors that had to take a detour because of snow. There's snow.
It's true. It's winter.
It's a lot of
It's
snow.
cold up there.
And had to take refuge underground, and a simple misunderstanding. We're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And this, Philip, is why we have other people in the party. So that they can distract the monster while I kit up with armor.
The boy.
So for
I want the boy. Give me the boy.
the thing is, we are part of a union, and we have certain rules about giving boys to other boys.
So you are not the fabled team of adventurers sent here by the Stoneheart King to kill me in the name of justice.
We are. I mean, we like to think that we fight for justice.
Avi, can you do me a favor and make one step to your left?
I take one step to my left.
I charge.
Okay.
Why don't we roll for initiative?
I was doing so well.
You were. Maybe.
Jesus.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Okay, what did we get?
Oh, right.
9.
Okay.
18.
17.
Okay. That's wild. Okay. Veneroth got a 16. Roscoe's got a 19. Rufus got a 4. Okay. Roscoe's not doing anything. He's not going after this kid.
Sounds like you could use some new dice.
Get him a jetpack.
Get a jetpack.
Or else. Awesome. So Roscoe's not doing anything. Minka, it would technically be your turn.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Sir Reginald.
I'm spitting the child on my lance.
Okay.
The child prince. I mean, he has claimed to be evil.
Roll to hit.
And, and is,
Oh, there's that whole thing with you, with the evil.
And that is a, because I win, so it's, 19.
19's gonna hit. Roll your damage.
With a lance. That is 9.
9?
No, 10.
Okay.
Sorry.
So as you charge towards this this little boy, he starts saying, "Aha! Yes! Combat! Fight!"
Did you just kill a fucking kid?
And he dies.
What the fuck? What are the skeletons doing?
They collapse on the floor.
Jesus Christ!
Evil must be vanquished.
I say the...
Evil in all forms.
Was he evil though? He looked just like a little kid.
He was animating skeletons.
I mean, fair enough, but they didn't do anything.
That was a quick combat.
I mean, he...
Evil must be vanquished.
Well,
We
I have
cannot
mage
let the
armor for the
seed
next
take
8 hours.
root
Yeah, you
and
just got this, like,
grow
glowing, like-
into a mighty
Great.
oak. And by that I mean, like that sword at your side.
It's not evil. She's...
It has planted a seed in you, Avi.
She's a seed of confidence, man.
So are we gonna just stand around the murder scene, or are we gonna leave?
Should we get out of here? Did we...
Pint actually pipes up for once, and he goes, "I actually think it's a really cool sword."
Who did?
Pint.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to hold it?
I'd love to.
I'm gonna try to have him hold it.
Cool. He like takes a sword and he's like, "Whoa." Cool. Thanks.
I would like to clean up the altar to my god and get rid of the undead skeletons, sanctify, send them back to the bone mother.
Oh, it's your god. I understand why now the improv
You
thing would
can't,
not
I'm
have...
sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you are literally taking a dump on my god right now.
I
Like,
understand
you
why
need
the why the improv thing would not have worked. I should have been more sensitive. I missed, unfortunately, in comptroller training. I was sick that week.
And besides, apparently, there was a prophecy about me. I mean, did you hear? He said
Yeah,
there was a
the-
prophecy.
I mean,
party
he's
for
in
me
a
to kill
team of
somebody.
adventurers, not
Right.
just like one adventurer on a really big ass horse. I mean, like
Yeah.
that seems a little egotistical there, Reggie.
We are now the slayer of Lake Princes.
I
Lick
mean,
princes?
Lick princes?
Prince Licks. I
Are
don't
we
know.
talking
Doesn't it sound better
about-
the other way? We
Pint,
really licked that.
Pint
prince.
pipes up and he says, "I think this has been a very fun adventure."
Pint.
So again, I'd like to just.
I'm gonna
I'd like to-
detect magic. I'm detecting magic. I'm
Go for
detecting magic right now. Because Pint is acting.
Pint is talking.
Pint never talks.
Pint never talks. It's true.
And when he talks, it's usually in his sleep, and it's usually about wanting his mom and not wanting to go on adventures anymore. I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. I see a faint aura around any creature that's magical.
Okay.
Nothing? Nothing about Pint?
Nothing's magical. He's not glowing as if he's a magical creature or
Under control of a spell?
doesn't appear to be.
Okay, Pint. You passed this time.
What happens next time?
I make you pee in a cup.
He'll fill your mouth with
It's
spiders.
a spell
Pint.
component. It's a spell component. I'm researching it, but I just know it requires.
I'm
some
gonna go
kid
back to the
pee.
cart.
Okay.
And Pine goes back.
Sorry,
to the cart.
I
wanna
didn't
fist
mean to be
bump Pint as he
suspicious.
walks
It's just
by me. I'm
Yeah.
just like, nice.
He does it. He gives it.
like
He gives you a
Great.
knuckles.
So
Cool.
what's was there anything of
you still got some
value?
There's some kid on your lip. There's still
So
some
again,
kid
I'd
on
like
your
to point out that we're just kind of standing here where you just gutted an 8-year-old boy.
I mean, we
it's
don't
not
even have
gonna
his
look great
age.
if someone else comes
He was
over
ageless.
here. We should probably clean up and leave. I'm just
He was
saying it's not gonna
ageless.
look great if someone comes around the corner and we're just standing here and there's like an 8-year-old boy on a spit.
Can we just...
Got a point.
I'm just saying.
He's not on the spit anymore.
Oh, you pulled the spear out. Oh, good. No, that'll help. That's
It's stuck
good.
in my nose. It's stuck in my nose.
Burying him along with the other remains of the animated skeletons.
Can you bury it any faster?
I mean, these things must be done with respect.
I'm gonna look around you.
I would like to see if there's any identifiable objects. Is there a necklace? Is there a
Nothing. He appears to have
toe ring?
no items other than these deep green robes trimmed with gold. That is it. He's got no items on him.
Well, he gets buried with that.
Okay.
Nothing about the robes are setting anything off for me with the detect magic.
We're having.
All right. Do you think?
We're having a lobster.
I'm gonna look around.
Go boil some water.
Head between your knees, Avi. Deep breaths.
Evil, and then we have to re-sanctify.
Re-sanctify would be the.
Sanctify.
Desanctify is what he
Rufus
did.
quietly. He hasn't said anything. He's just kind of looks at you and gives you a solemn nod and goes around the room and starts. He holds up his hand and you can see these this white energy kind of coming out of his hands as he goes around. Appears to be blessing the space.
Alter, you can't desecrate.
No, I understand why you did what you did, and I'm sensitive to all sorts of different cultures.
Dead now.
Dead now.
I mean, the body anyway. We'll see. The spirit. These things happen.
All right, we all done here?
I think so. I mean, was there anything else that we needed to?
I'm gonna inspect the altar.
Okay.
Arcana.
Okay, so
13.
So what you do notice is the soft pink glow has faded, leaving only the runes etched in the floor. You can tell that actually, what was your total?
Got 13.
13. You can tell, without a doubt, that there was no containment spell on this room. Or on the sigil itself.
So, I'm just doing some bard work here. Guys, there's no containment here.
Is that you in a nutshell?
I'm in a nutshell!
There's nothing. I'm feeling it. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
I just share the information. That's all.
Yeah. The
And
room
the bit.
was just not enchanted.
So he was just sitting there willingly?
You're saying that evil lied to us, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I guess essentially.
Is anybody else getting bad vibes?
No.
I think the vibes are just fine.
Is that
Did I ask you, Pine?
You didn't have to.
Pint is getting really fucking mouthy, guys.
He's a teenager.
I mean, I can slap
Wait,
him
he's
around
13?
it.
He's 13.
13,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way, he's a boy.
When's his 14th birthday?
I mean, a little while.
Okay.
He's definitely gonna make it.
He's definitely making it to 14.
Yeah, of
Oh, yeah.
course.
100%.
100%.
What else might we notice in this room other than the same dwarven runes that we've seen before?
Runes and murals, and at the end you can see 3 long steps, right, and a massive archway that is completely filled with rubble and boulders.
Oh, that sucks!
That's actually not as much of a problem as you'd think it would be.
Rufus, I solve problems professionally. Like when there's not enough wheat in one spot, I move wheat from another spot to that spot, but wheat is a lot lighter than rocks.
Thank you for that insight, Avi.
You mostly
Listen,
do it with numbers, right, on a piece of paper.
And he starts walking towards the steps, and he says, "You know what's lighter than wheat? Illusions." And he walks into the rocks.
Oh, God! Oldest trick in the book.
I'm just gonna, take a knee, having re-sanctified the temple to the Bone Mother, and then follow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him.
I'm gonna, yeah. Is there like holy water or something?
Is there holy water?
Yeah, like anything you do to leave one of these temples of this particular faith.
No, it's actually, this isn't even a temple. This is just the main gate to the lost city of Loch Lomond. It's just a big chamber with the dwarves typically worship the Stoneheart King, the god of war and smithing.
I knew that.
Yes.
Okay, I follow.
Great. As you all walk into the boulders in a very platform 9 3/4-esque way, you appear coming outside of a rocky hill, and you are. It is nighttime, and you have gotten to land on the other side of Loch Lomond, to the north of Loch Lomond, just to the south of Ironheim proper.
Cool.
Yeah. And as you sort of make your way towards, I mean, it's nighttime. If you wanna camp, that seems to be a fair idea.
It's at nighttime. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like to continue the conversation then.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys gonna post up?
Yeah, let's post up.
Sweet. Okay.
So that lich was weird, right?
And I need to train with Philip.
Yeah, I don't really want to train.
Well, that doesn't really matter. Pad up.
Fine, but we're doing short sword.
Of course.
Okay. He goes and gets ready. What else are we doing tonight?
I'm gonna groom Petunia like I do every night.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch Reggie training Pint.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit there and watch for a while.
And and discussing evil, the importance of rooting out evil
Yes,
in
of course.
all shapes and sizes
Awesome.
from the world.
Rufus is
And acquiring more.
you know what Rufus is doing? Rufus has taken a little piece of driftwood, and he's carving something with his knife, just carving it into something. What's Avi doing?
I need to find a couple of material components. So I'm gonna see if I can find some mica and some feathers.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
It's gonna be 11 plus 1, 12.
Yeah, you certainly do, and that whole process takes you about an hour. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna actually resolve this for once. We're gonna take a look at training and what that looks like. So why don't you roll for initiative?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to move to the combat screen, but we're gonna have a little fun. Okay, what'd you get?
All of us, or just
Nope, just
5.
Reggie. This is just training. 5. Okay, Pint got a 13. Okay. And are you having him on offense or defense?
We are sparring, so it is both. It is mostly strike and riposte.
Okay. So he is going to strike, and he rolls a 16 to hit.
Which I would interspace my shield. Short swords?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 16. Then he would hit me, I would imagine. Because I'm in padded armor. And we're both in padded armor.
Yep.
So that's 11 plus 10.
Yes.
11.
Okay.
I think 11. So he hits. But they're not edged weapons.
Right. You would take a point of damage.
Sure.
Okay. So you take a point of damage. You don't necessarily have
Right.
to list this.
Yeah, and I would, and I in turn, if he hits me, then I mean, I would never intentionally actually do damage to him. I would pull all of my strikes. The objective is to get him to be aggressive and to be, because I'm a professional fighter. And he's learning to be a professional fighter.
Yeah.
And that, at least in my personal school of training, you would never
Right.
hit him.
Yeah. You know. So make your
Oh, you don't
attack.
hit kids now.
Now you decide to not hit kids.
Not once I'm training. I mean, that's a 19. Plus, depending. Short sword, it's a 20. It's still a 24.
Awesome. Yeah. You knock him right down, and he gets up and he's like,
Gotta keep the shield up,
Yeah,
buddy. Gotta keep the shield up.
he just comes right at you angrily again. That's a 9 to hit.
9. Take it solid there. Don't let the anger influence you, man. You have to take a deep breath, Philip.
Your turn to hit.
Breathe, Philip. No. Run it again, Philip.
I'm breathing. I'm doing it. So he takes another swing. That's a 12 to hit. Yeah.
Not with the shield. No. Take a deep breath. Let's get into crane.
I don't want to do crane, and he just takes a wild swipe at you. 17 to hit.
17. That would hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I imagine I would disarm him. At that point.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to disarm.
Right. And that's a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
All right, so just knock it flat
Just
out of his
smack him on his
hands.
ass.
Yep. And he like lands on his butt.
No,
too.
not him. The weapon.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you knock the sword right out of his hands, and he takes his shield and throws it on the ground, and he just screams, and a blast of energy shoots out of his chest. This horrible black and purple necrotic energy shoots out of his chest. Oh boy. And a 19 hits. Yeah.
19 hits, certainly, and padded.
No, sorry, wrong dice. You take 18 points of damage.
Holy shit!
As this burst of energy flies out of Pint, as this is happening, Rufus kind of comes over to you, Minka, while you're grooming Petunia and watching them fight, and he hands you this little wooden goat with 4 horns, and he goes, just one of my hobbies.
I'm speechless. I take it and then I hug him.
And this beautiful moment is happening as Sir Reginald is knocked backwards and hit with horrible force. And as you look at Pint, you see around his eyes are these dark, dark shadows and these black veins coming out of his eyes. And he goes, "Wicked." And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Fuck! What the fuck?
Yeah, thank you so much for watching Lights Up Dice Out. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Jetpack Comics hosting us tonight. Reopening for everything there. If you want to learn to play a game, come to Jetpack Comics. Their friendly staff will help you out, and there are all sorts of people here that play all sorts of games, and they'll teach you. And there's never been a better time to learn how to play Dungeons & Dragons, Magic the Gathering, any number of tabletop RPGs.
True.
Come by, support your friendly neighborhood store, and don't go to Amazon for those things.
True.
Clerks Components, who supplied us with these miniatures that will help you with your imagination. Imagine. To Mudwater.
Woo!
Who keeps at least our DM caffeinated enough to come up with all of this cool bullshit.
There's a lot of bullshit.
And we'll help you too, make you a better lover of men and women, or anything in between. I guarantee.
It's true. I can
guarantee
confirm.
you will please any member of any sex you want if you drink mud water.
That's exactly how it
100%
works.
guaranteed by us.
Also, if you're
let's
balding,
check
your
with
hair will
insurance
grow
on
back, and if you want, and if you want to be bald, it'll make your hair fall out.
Mossfoot Customs are gorgeous, lanky, long-haired DMs.
That's all I get.
Company
So
that
good.
makes some great stuff for us, and we'll make great stuff that will complement your table. Keep playing games. We are at Ludo Podcast. Lights up, dice out. Find us on everything but LinkedIn. Fuck LinkedIn.
Fuck LinkedIn.
Fuck LinkedIn.
Oh, also, August 14th is Free Comic Book Day worldwide here in Rochester, New Hampshire. It's going to be super, super cool. We got some really cool comic book artists and writers that'll be here, and we will be doing our Monster of the Week game live as part of the festivities. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. So check us out there, or we'll post the video after too. But go to Free Comic Book Day. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, good
Come
time.
back out of your house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Roll credits. Sweet.